You let me know when, gang.
3, lights, camera, action.
They just gave.
We out here.
Just see a man talk, let's even a stick is
Sir.
and say that I love him, but I don't swing that way.
Hey, yo.
The man don't celebrate Eid, the trap still jumping on
Christmas.
Somebody tell Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. See the great tracks, who see the bulge in that. He's walking. We
Yeah.
back.
Yo, you jacking headphones over the hoodie?
Headphones over
Over
the
the
yeah,
hoodie,
we
trench
jacking that.
baby.
We jacking that. Come on.
I value my life.
And I ain't make 100 M's yet.
Yeah.
Fucking the flight attendant.
Yeah.
I don't party, but I heard car E there, so fuck it, I might attend
I
it.
might just.
Uh.
You know what I will attend?
Episode 8.
Episode fucking 8, man.
Episode 8. We fucking lit, man. Let's get it poppin'.
bro.
It's been way too long, but you know, we just been grinding, putting our heads down, grinding, and just making sure our real lives is
Sitchy.
sitchy.
We
Exactly.
hope y'all appreciate the new set. Feel me?
Feel me? Yo,
Powered by Pirate Studios.
yeah, that's a fact. We usually always at 34, but we at 33 today.
They got us in
yo.
Studio 33 today.
We at 33 today, yo. We right
Tracy.
next door, yes sir. There's somebody downstairs playing a DJ set. Whoever you are, you're mad loud, bro.
Facts.
You're mad loud.
Mad energized.
But I fuck with it though. Do your thing. It is what it is. Danny said he was smoking crazy downstairs. Yo, you ain't really
That
hearing from
wasn't
me.
us. We're going to start at home because home is where the heart is.
Home is where the heart is. You know, a matter of fact, let's do before we even get on to the real things, let's just do a spontaneous on the clock. Spontaneous on the clock. Yeah,
no planning?
No planning.
That's
Spontaneous
spontaneous
on the
means,
clock. So
Yeah.
we haven't shot since Lord knows how long.
Since January.
So you're gonna on the clock me about all the little shit that's happened since the last time we shot till right now. It can't be nothing that you see
On that list.
on the schedule. Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Let's put 5 on the clock, y'all. Let's put 5 on the clock.
Yeah.
Because we are those guys. You feel me? We gonna get it done off tizzy.
Yes, sir.
That are not on this list. You know what I want to know something about
Go
that's
ahead.
not on this list?
Go ahead.
Tell me what you feel about how the Giants ended this season, man.
Man, they listen, like all things.
Hope or nope?
Hope. Like, bro, this team, like on paper, the Giants sucked.
Yeah.
On paper, like if you look at their roster stinks, but they were able to make the playoffs and win a game. They went into the playoffs and they won a game with a quarterback that going into the season, we thought it was his last legs here.
Right.
Saquon Barkley's your best player. If you leave, unless you are the Texans, if your best players are running back, this shit doesn't work. I said Titans, sorry.
Nah, yeah.
Long night.
We got that, yeah.
Long
Real
night.
shit.
So, unless you're the Titans, if
Yeah.
your best players are running back, you're probably not going to go that far.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm jacking it. Definitely hopeful end to the season.
Great head coach. We have to see what the GM is about.
Yeah.
Great head coach.
Yeah.
We have to see what the GM is about. Because if the GM can pay Daniel Jones all that money and somehow be able to rework this team and make it something that's better than what it was last year, is going to be difficult. But if he could do it, definitely hope in New York. Definitely hope on the other side of MetLife Stadium.
I'm jacking that.
Yeah.
I like. We love that. We love hope for the city of New York.
Yeah, fact.
Next one we got 4 on the clock. Biggest trade deadline move. Go.
The biggest trade deadline
NBA.
move?
Biggest trade deadline move in NBA.
In the NBA.
Now that we're post trade deadline, so what happened? Every dust is settled. Might have some more veteran signings for the minimum or some shit like that. You feel me? But
fuck that. That's signings though. As
Exactly.
far everybody's gonna say when I say my answer, everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's the Knick in you. It's Josh Hart to the Knicks. The reason why is because since
that is some real New York Knicks shit.
it's
Considering
Josh
what
Hart
happened,
to the Knicks. You could say Kevin Durant to the Suns. Yes,
Kyrie to Dallas.
The Suns were really good before they got KD. Now KD puts them in the position where the Golden State Warriors were when they got him. I mean, even though the Warriors had won a chip by then and the Suns haven't, but Durant's hurt now. But all you really need him to be is healthy for the playoffs. Durant is an animal. I always tell people when we talk about like the best offensive players in basketball, like Durant's like the best like offensive player in basketball, right? Like he's on Mount Olympus, and the next closest thing to him is Devin Booker, in my opinion. Devin Booker, amongst his realm, he's the best offensive player in basketball. He doesn't make mistakes on offense anymore. Like
Who?
Devin Booker.
Right.
Like Durant doesn't make mistakes on offense, but he's a different animal.
He's been past that.
Yeah, he's like everything is second nature to him. Like Devin Booker, he's not on Durant's level, but he's the best amongst the people that are around him. He doesn't make mistakes anymore. All he knows how to do on offense is the correct play. So now you have two players who to me are the best two offensive players in the league, and then Chris Paul distributing. They just have now like warrior expectations now. They gotta win. But Josh Hart to the Knicks to me is the best move that happened. Because the Knicks are a completely different team now. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not going to go to the finals. They'll be lucky to get to the conference finals.
Yeah.
But they were a damn good team before they got Josh Hart. Josh Hart only makes them that much more annoying. Like, if you're Cleveland, you're sweating now. Like, if you're Cleveland, you're sweating. If you're Boston, you're sweating. The Knicks have played Boston extremely well.
Yeah.
Josh Hart only makes this worse for Boston. You feel me? So that's to me the best move that happened at the deadline. Kyrie Irving to Dallas is great, but they kind of been up and down. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to figure shit out.
There's a lot of other moves that
and there's a lot of other moves, but I don't deem them as impactful as Josh Hart's been to the Knicks.
They haven't lost.
They've lost their last two now. They lost their last two, but they went on a 9-game winning streak since they acquired him.
And they arguably lost those two due to the hangover of winning 9 straight.
Exactly. We on the same page.
You feel me?
On the same page.
I'm dragging Josh Hart in a Knicks uniform.
I fuck with
Got the pleasure of meeting Josh Hart when I was in LA. Yes.
Really?
He almost hit me with his car. I was about to cash in. No cap. It was with Lonzo. He got traded that day to New Orleans that day.
Dead ass?
That was the day they traded for Anthony Davis. And I was like, yo, good luck in New Orleans.
Good luck
watch where you going.
Yo, watch where you going.
I'm walking here. The real New Yorker came out. I'm walking here. You feel me?
That's fucking crazy, yo.
Next, speaking of New York, we staying here. This is where we at with all of it. The other team in New York didn't really do much other positive at the trade deadline, depending on how you look at it. But the Nets, you could say saga is over.
Facts.
With what their big three was. You know what I'm saying? Who's to blame? Real quick, we got 3 on the clock.
Who's to blame? Everybody in there, everybody in the higher ups. But I mean,
pointing a finger at the front office.
You could point a finger at everybody, but at the end of the day, it's the owner. Joe Tsai is a terrible owner. That's a bad owner. Like, first of all, when you sign KD and you sign Kyrie Irving to these deals, like you know what you were getting from them. You know,
players' choice vibes.
They literally did it from the moment they walked in. Durant signed, like Kyrie Irving signed first, then came Durant. Durant was able to get DeAndre Jordan in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those two players, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, they were able to get James Harden there.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, the reason why it stopped really working is because the higher ups suck. Like, come on, James Harden left and said the shit wasn't like how people made it seem to be.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving left, said the same thing.
Yeah.
Durant left and basically said it was the same thing. And especially coming from Durant, because the only thing Durant worries about is playing basketball. He doesn't worry about anything else.
Right.
So the fact that it was a lot of extracurricular activity, granted, you have extracurricular type of players, but at the end of the day, Durant only worries about hooping. Kyrie Irving, he can say the world is flat.
He just wants to hoop too.
And he went through that I don't even know how to say it.
These are not Dennis Rodman kind of guys.
Exactly. They're not Dennis Rodman type. They're not Dennis Rodman types. So the fact is, like, listen, Joseph Tsai just ran his course.
Yeah.
And then with the whole Kyrie Irving situation, with the Jewish people shit, like, that took up a whole shit of his own, and then he tries to step in and tries to, like, now you're trying to embarrass Kyrie Irving. That's how I felt. Like, you're trying to embarrass him now. Like, oh, you got to apologize, do all this extra shit. Like, you really made Kyrie have to jump through hoops just to get back to play for the Nets. Just for him to look at you like, bro, I just want to get paid. I did everything you said. Now I just want to get paid, and you didn't want to pay him.
And we can get more politically correct with that. But at the end of the day, to put it in layman's terms, it was a very, very catastrophic situation for what should have been, to me, the same thing as I said about the Ime Udoka situation, an in-house situation. Something that should have been handled in house.
Yeah, like it just became too public. How they were trying to resolve it became too public. Everything and that just takes a course of its own and it's done. That's it. Steve Nash is gone. That's it. Kyrie wanted out because he knew that's it. Brooklyn wasn't gonna give me what I wanted. Bet I'm out of here. Feel me? And then like Durant just only worries about playing basketball. So now he sees that it's not about basketball no more. Yeah. It's not about winning a chip here no more. I'm out.
The season is coming to an end. Well, almost for me. The playoffs are shaping up. Just how the playoffs are shaping up, the draft lottery is shaping up. Give me your early Wembenyama sweepstakes.
Please go to San Antonio.
Please go to San Antonio.
Please go to San Antonio. Please go to San Antonio. I just want to see. I want to see Greg Popovich coach till he's like fossil fuel. So it's like if they get Victor, like he's probably gonna want to stay and coach him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but if they don't, and they don't end up with Scoot Henderson either, like.
Which I think they should end up with either one.
Like hopefully they end up with either or because
Pop has a way.
Like because I want to see Pop coach one of these guys before he goes. Like I want to see him coach a young guy again.
It's a whole
for real.
Game of Thrones episode.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to see that. So my early, hopefully it's the Spurs. I want the Spurs to win that sweepstakes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. 1 on the clock. It is March. I'd be remiss to ask you your early March Madness winner candidate.
You want me to be very rude with you, bro?
I'll be remiss to not ask you. Sorry for those. For the grammar spellers out there.
I'll be very honest with you. Like, I don't even know who good in college.
Nah, I figured that was you was gonna hit me with that.
You know.
But I had to. It's March, bro. I had to.
Nah, of course. But listen, I don't know who good in college right now. I know Kentucky hasn't been the same in a couple years. Duke hasn't been the same in a couple years. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Villanova's still elite. For me, I don't even think Jay Wright is coaching them anymore. I don't even know what's going on over there. So all the teams, all the colleges that I grew up consistently seeing in the tournament and consistently going far in the tournament, I don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
So great for college basketball because you get tired of the same
parity.
Yeah, you got some more parity, but I don't know. Let's go Syracuse or something.
Yikes. Syracuse is another one of them schools that has to get it figured out a little bit.
Jim Boeheim not coming back. It's over. He can't ride off Carmelo Anthony coattails no more.
Bro.
It's over.
I tell you what, right now, the team with the shortest odds to win the championship, according to 24/7 Sports, are the Arizona Wildcats.
All right, I'm going to put money on them from FanDuel. For FanDuel, yeah.
You want to put money on FanDuel?
Yeah, like they probably got to be like what, a plus like 12,000, like.
Nah, they're plus 800. The Texas Longhorns are 25 plus 2,500. They're in the top 10. But it's good to know that you're gonna just watch for the love of the game whenever we watch those games.
Yeah, not facts. I don't know what the hell going on, and the only kid that's playing in NCAA.
Say, who are you even watching?
The only kid that I've seen consistently is Brandon Miller, but that's because that boy beat a murder charge.
Different reasons. He's
I don't know too much about his situation, but it was all over.
Nah, he's a shooter.
He wait, on and off or on or off.
I digress.
Oh, I digress. Yeah, but he has game on the court. I've seen him play.
Super mad game, bro.
He's
wild
dumb,
game, all that.
nice,
he
bro.
goes crazy, which is why it's even.
Did you see how he came out like when he beat the murder charge? Like his next game, his following game.
Nah, I didn't see
when they introduced him, he comes off. The player tunnel. He comes off, and his teammate pats him down.
Legendary.
First game back after beating the charge.
Legendary. I beat the case.
And he
Murder
comes
was
out,
the case
he
that
high
they
fives
gave me.
everybody, and then his teammates waiting for him and gives him a pat down. He actually got in trouble with Alabama for that.
Of course he got in trouble for Alabama.
And that's fucking crazy.
Alabama.
But salute to him because that was hilarious.
Lucky he beat the case. God bless him.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Like that's really like ballsy to do fresh off beating the murder charge. Like
yes.
It's crazy.
You do what you want when you poppin'.
You do what you want when you pop.
Run with it.
All right.
The Knicks, as we said, 9-2 in their last 11. Fourth best, definitely top 5 best record in the league since New Year's Day. last time we spoke about them was a little bit before New Year's Day, and it was a little bit of a teetering point where they could have gone
Yeah.
either way. And I'm
Yeah.
happy this is the way they chose to go.
Yeah.
Even in those 2 losses, I saw some inspired basketball played by the rest of the Knicks with Jalen Brunson being out.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the Knicks, man. What we got going on?
Listen, from the last time we shot till now, this is, like I said, this is a completely different ball game now for them. When they acquired Josh Hart, you know, the intensity level of the team changed. Like, this is a dude that grinds out everything he does. Like, he hustles for rebounds, he dives on the floor, he guards the toughest assignment on defense. Like, you know, he does all the dirty shit that a lot of players don't want to do, or that a lot of players are not going to do. It's hard to ask Julius Randle to drop 25, give me 10 rebounds, get a couple passes, and then guard the best player on the other time. On the other team. It's hard to do that. It's hard to tell Jalen Brunson, like, yo, Brunson, I need you to cook and I need you to orchestrate, and I fake need you to play good defense all the time. It's hard. It's not easy. So, but getting Josh Hart brings that extra element, that extra body who's willing to do whatever the fuck Tibbs needs him to do. He's gonna do it.
Rebound, dive.
Exactly. And that's just
Crash.
something that, and hopefully Knicks fans at some point in their lives understand that that's not what Cam Reddish was doing. Right? You can complain all you want about them not giving Cam Reddish a chance, but Cam Reddish, he's good at one thing: scoring. The Knicks have 3 players on their team averaging.
He can be good at everything else if he wanted to.
He's just not there. He has the size to be a good defender, but he's not. He's not a good defender. He has the size to rebound. He just doesn't rebound. He puts himself in good spots to be able to hit the open man. He just doesn't hit the open man. He's extremely talented. He just doesn't do it. The thing that he has a knack for is scoring. He can score in multitudes of ways, and he can make it look easy.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done in Portland. In Portland, he's scoring how he was in New York. But the thing is that if you notice, he's ending his games 14 points, 1 rebound, no assist. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Like, you're not going to be an impactful NBA player that way. Feel me? Like, just doing one thing. It's not going to work for you. So, like, this team has changed now because they play a 9-man rotation with 9 dudes who really want to compete. There's no hole. Every single person that wants to compete. Julius Randle's wildin'. Jalen Brunson's wildin'. Jalen Brunson should have been an all-star, criminal that he wasn't. Just for Giannis to play 20 seconds and come out. Wasted all-star spot. Could have been Jalen Brunson experiencing that. But that's neither here or there.
Mind you, bum-ass game, too.
Bum-ass game. But we're not even going to get into none of that. Jalen Brunson, and he's a dark horse to get on to the All-NBA team.
Right.
Feel me? He's been playing that fucking good. This is the best free agent signing in Knicks history.
I think that's a bold claim.
Bro. You know what's funny? I said this before he even took off for real. Like, because what he brings.
We could roll the tape.
Feel me? Like, Jalen Brunson's the best free agent contract signing in Knicks history. It's not close. It's not close.
Type shit.
It is not close. This dude.
Without having won a playoff game yet.
Without having won in the playoff game. Don't let these niggas win playoff games. And don't let Jalen Brunson be the reason why they win in playoff games.
He's going to have to be.
You feel me? Like,
he's the main difference to me between that team that lost in 5 versus Atlanta
and making noise.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely the case. That's really what it is. You know, Brunson has been playing that fucking great, especially since the new year. You can't name me 15 players playing better than Jalen Brunson since the start of 2023. Can't. That dude should have been an all-star. He wasn't. It is what it is. And then Brunson's playing well. And don't even get me started with Julius Randle. Like, Randle's going right back to the All-NBA team. He going right back. Right back. After I had to listen.
Yeah.
I had to listen for over a year about the Knicks should trade him. The Knicks should trade him. He got his money and he doesn't care no more. Oh, look at the body language. I told people last year that Randle was struggling last year because the players around him did not take the next step that was needed to be a better team.
You're saying there was too much of the onus placed on him.
They brought in Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier to help out scoring. It didn't work. Kemba didn't work. Evan Fournier wasn't working too much.
You love Kemba, but
feel me? Love Kemba Walker, but it wasn't working. So when your 2 free agent acquisitions don't work out for you, where do you need to rely on?
So they gave Fournier like 80 mil, 75 mil.
Exactly, and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have your free agent signings, they didn't work out.
Right.
So now it means that your players that are on your team already, they need to improve. RJ shat the bed for 2 months. And like Emmanuel Quickly was bad for 2.5 months last year.
Yeah.
So now Randle, in order for you to win games, Randle has to do the most. And that's where he's
Keep in mind, too, it's all perspective, right? Because RJ Barrett, quote unquote, did what you say he did last year. However, same thing with him. A lot more responsibility placed on his shoulders. That guy can go 5-6 games now playing not mediocre level basketball, but playing basketball that let's just say is not up to his potential.
Yeah.
And then you won't even notice because the Knicks won't need him. Won't need him, but they won't need what they used to out of him.
And that's, thank God for Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you see how I'm saying, like, Jalen Brunson comes in.
It's the domino effect.
Jalen Brunson comes in, and Brunson scores, he orchestrates, and he plays hard.
And limits turnovers.
And he doesn't turn the ball over, no nothing. So now Julius Randle looks at Jalen Brunson, and he's like, I got a dude that could score with me.
That's a steady hand.
He's just like, I don't have to worry about anything. Like, I could give the ball to Jalen Brunson, and he could deadass figure it out. Now Randle's playing the best ball of his life.
Right.
He's playing better today than he was when he made the All-NBA team 2 years ago.
It's just a mental and, like, freeing aspect of basketball, bro. And, like, it's an ironic balance where you're not asked to do as much, so you can do more.
Exactly. So now you see how what he's able to achieve when Jalen Brunson is doing Jalen Brunson things.
He's taking them step back threes. Last year, the whole fan base is crucifying him.
And mind you,
he can't shoot a catch and shoot three.
He did it his first year in New York. They hated him. He started doing it. He did it his second year as a Knick, and he was blossoming, and they loved it. He did it again last year. They didn't like it. He's doing it again now. Bro, he went to the three-point contest, and Evan Fournier said some shit that had me crying. Because he was like, bro, if the three-point contest would allow Randle to take a dribble and step back, he would win the whole shit. And that's deadass true. Bro, he makes step-back threes look so easy. Bro, he be getting on heaters, bro, where it's like, bro, like the game against Miami, bro.
Yeah.
It was almost comical.
Bang.
Bro, it was comical. Danny, when
he dead fumbled that whole possession, like
he did, like we're accustomed to seeing Julius Randle do, because I don't like Julius Randle in the end,
right.
Like not even that,
going
like
right at the end of the game.
I don't like Julius Randle in late game situations being 35 feet away from the basket dribbling.
Yo,
it scares me.
It
scares me. So and then I like it even less when Jimmy Butler is on you. So when Jimmy Butler tips the ball out, I was like, fuck, and then he gets the ball back, and when he took the step back and the ball came out his hand, and I saw it was on the line, I'm like, he made it.
You knew he made it.
I knew he was gonna make it. Because, like, Randle's shot had to be off the mark. I'm like, bro, he's knocking down step-back shots this year like if it's regular.
For real, though.
Bro, everything's... And then he goes to Boston the next game, and he hits a step-back... Wait, was it that game?
No, it wasn't that game.
No, it wasn't that game. It was... That was right after the Miami game. They faced Boston again.
The double
after
OT
that.
Game? It was
the double OT game.
Against Boston.
The double OT game. The one fresh off Miami.
Yeah.
Wait. That?
Yeah, it was Miami and then Boston and then Charlotte. Yep.
Got it. So yes, so he makes the step back three go at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
At the end of the third quarter, he takes like a double step
back.
Like
a James Harden-esque step back. Yeah,
he knocks it down in front of the Celtics bench. And I'm like, bro, he's wilding, bro. If he steps back, the shot is going in.
That's good.
He's playing out of his mind. This guy's going all NBA, bro. He's going right back to the all NBA team. And my thing is, if he's going back to the all NBA team, then what Knicks fans got to say about him? What can you say about him?
Is he the right guy to build around now?
Like, bro, it doesn't matter what you think about Julius Randle. If you think, oh, he can't be the best player on a championship team, it don't matter what the fuck you think about what you think, what's your opinion on him. He's going right back to the All NBA team. Second time of his career. He's averaging 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists on great shooting for the volume in which he shoots at. He's top 5 in points, top 10 in rebounds, and he's going to be top 10 in three-pointers too. Think about it, bro.
Total three-pointers or percentage?
Total three-pointers. He's top 10 in total three-pointers, top 10 in total rebounds, and top 5 in total points. Or top 10 in total points and top 5 in total rebounds.
He's throwing up like 12 a game, 11 a game.
Are you seeing? But you see where he's top 10 at? Like, he's really he's everywhere, bro. He's touching everywhere. He's going to end the season with over 200 threes made. He's 6'8", 250 fucking pounds, bro.
6'9", 6'10".
If you look at him on the court, you would tell yourself this guy does not make 200 threes in a season, and he's going to.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
if you would have asked me who's gonna hit 200 threes this year out of RJ and
you were gonna say RJ Barrett.
Yeah. Out of RJ
and it's not gonna be him. And that's my thing. So it's like you can say whatever you want about Julius Randle. Like, he's gonna be a Knick. He's gonna finish his contract with the Knicks too.
How many years does he have left?
He got what? 3 after this one? 3 more after this. He's gonna be here the whole time. He's gonna be here for his prime. He's gonna be a part of the plans when the Knicks.
This is his prime?
When the Knicks, yeah, he's 27 now. He just turned 28 this year. So, like, that's it. Like, when you think about the best version of the Knicks, just understand that Julius Randle's a part of that equation.
Yeah.
You can't take him out. He's a part of that equation. Understand, when you think about the best possible version of the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's gonna be in your head, and so is Julius Randle. Now, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So salute to Julius Randle for not doubting himself, bro.
Yeah.
And really just locking in. Real.
That's a fact. Looking to the rest of the Knicks on that roster, I like how they come together towards the end of the year. That Sacramento game, I want to highlight RJ just because I know the last episode we had, you spoke a lot about him and how he can't really finish at the rim as much as you'd like him to. I feel like seeing the game yesterday and even the last couple games before that, he's much improved on that. Much improved on.
Yes.
And maybe that's a mental thing too. You know what I'm saying? On finishing at the rim.
He's
right and
better.
left side.
He's better than years prior for sure. The only thing is with RJ is just like, that's it. Like, now he just has to work on his predictability. Like, he's too predictable. RJ's too predictable. And he's too slow.
When it comes to his moves?
Yeah, he's just too predictable. And that's what slows him down now. He could finish at the basket. He can. It's just he's just too predictable. Like, the defense knows what you're going to do. So that's why you get your shot blocked sometimes, and that's why you're off balance when the defense is not. Like, that's why you have to slow it down, and the defense knows.
That's a real adjustment as a ball player.
Yeah, it takes time. You know, he's slow. You know, he's not the fastest guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take time for him. But
he could take a page out of Jalen Brunson's book with that deceptiveness.
Where everything, Mr. Jalen Brunson, that's all skill. Jalen Brunson literally all skill, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Not the fastest guy.
That shit is hard though, because Jalen Brunson really got tricks.
Yeah.
Up his sleeve, like he's pulling them like how clowns be pulling out the little shit. Like, he got everything.
All right, I'm gonna ask you 2 questions because we got 2 more on the Knicks slate, and then we're gonna take it at halftime.
Go ahead.
Favorite Knick to watch that doesn't get mentioned as much as the others, the top 3, let's say. And I know Cooley had that game in Boston, but if you can, I know you mentioned Josh.
Quick is popular. That's the thing. Quick is popular. I feel like 3 players that get underappreciated when they play.
No, my fault. A player that goes under, that doesn't go as mentioned as the top 3 players on the team: Jalen, RJ. Julius.
Oh, that is quickly.
It got to be quickly.
It's quickly. Feel me? Like, it's automatic. That's
you love to watch and just make the impact on the game.
Yeah, like he got it. Like, that kid, especially when what he did in Boston, bro, he got it. He's him.
He's been tweaked.
He's tweaking. He's good. He's valid. So that's definitely, he's easily the guy. He's the 4th best guy. There's probably Knicks fans. I think he's the 3rd best guy.
I think, yeah, that's some real shit. I think the X factor for this team going down the playoff stretch, is outside of the top stars of the team, the known players of the team, Mitchell Robinson, and I'm gonna use that to transfer into the next question, segue into the next question. How good can the Knicks actually be with a healthy starting 5, including Mitchell Robinson, who's been in and out of the lineup?
I got you. You
How
make
good
make
can
your
they be?
we still shooting on that camera that
I believe
that shit is good.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right, so because I gotta make sure
They
that
got the
nothing
lithium batteries.
I gotta make sure that people hear me nicely.
Nice and clear.
Nobody misses anything. The Knicks max out. They max out as an Eastern Conference Final team. This is a team that if they walk into the playoffs and they're hot, like they were in that 9-game winning streak, if they come to the playoffs with that level of play, they're going to the Eastern Conference Final.
Yeah.
They're going to.
There was some people arguing that 9-game winning streak was against some slouch teams.
No. They were giving yeah, because Miami's a slouch. Boston's a slouch.
Miami, Boston,
and they beat Boston twice in that.
They beat Boston twice in that. And they started it off, I think, with Philly, with a big win against Philly, no? They won in Philly and they won in New York as a part of that streak. They won twice against Brooklyn. They beat Atlanta on the road. And they beat a tough, scrappy Orlando team by 4 on the road.
Yeah, I was watching that game.
Yeah, so.
Jalen Brunson closed them out. Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you just reminded me. They can max out as the Eastern Conference Finals team. However, what do you think that injury does to them now?
Jalen Brunson's injury? That hurts them.
Yeah.
Because
I think it cost them the game against Sacramento.
They could have won the game against Sacramento without him. They just played. Oh, they played
Really?
such a bad game. They lost by 5, and
I saw it.
They lost
They
by 5.
came back by a lot.
They missed 37 threes.
Damn.
37. That is the most missed threes in the game in Knicks history.
That's heavy.
They missed.
How much did they shoot? 45? 50?
Bro, I have no idea. They missed 37 threes. Bro, they allowed the Kings to score in the paint every single time they wanted. And the Knicks are one of the stingiest teams in the paint.
They went 13 of 50.
Come on, man. How am I gonna win this game?
That's 25%.
They were down 19 at a point.
Yeah, I was gonna say they was getting smacked on national TV.
And they cut it back, and they lost by 5. I mean, I'm not into moral victories, especially with this team. I'm not with moral victories anymore.
The expectations are too high.
But they play hard. They lost to Boston. There's no shame in that.
That's the 5th seed, 4th seed in the West right now. The Sacramento Kings. That's a tough loss.
They're the 2nd seed.
The 2nd seed. Look at that. And you giving them fits? I'm jacking that. This is the type of year where even the losses are encouraging for the New York Knicks.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
Exactly. Like they lost, and you could be like, and you can explain it, like you can.
A couple of rocks here.
They didn't shoot well today. Feel me?
It makes sense.
Exactly.
It's not just like what are we doing here?
It's not that they just whack.
Blow it all up.
Exactly. So they max out as the Eastern Conference team. I mean, let's just say they just run in regular strength. They can make some noise in the first round. They can scare some. They're gonna definitely scare whoever they play in the first round.
We were talking about this in the green room. They face off first round against Cleveland. Playoffs started today.
They can beat Cleveland.
Let's say they go through a bad stretch without Jalen Brunson, fall to 6. They face Philly in the first round. How does that go?
They can beat Philly too.
Even if they, to me, it's all about the momentum they get heading into the playoffs.
They can beat Philly, but they can. I like their chances more against Cleveland than Philly, because at the end of the day, they just don't have an answer for James Harden.
I think they could beat Boston too.
Boston is praying to the masses they don't see New York.
That's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be crazy.
Because at the end of the day, bro,
and they might see them in the second round depending on how
the Celtics do not want to see the Knicks in the playoffs. They don't. Because at the end of the day, what I noticed, Boston don't have an answer for Jalen Brunson. They don't have an answer for him.
Apparently quickly either.
They don't have an answer for Quickly or Jalen. They can't stop them from doing what they want. Julius Randle seems to like playing Jason Tatum, because Julius Randle hasn't struggled against the Celtics all season. He's been cooking the Celtics.
Also, may I add with a healthy Mitchell Robinson. That's what I think is the X factor.
Yeah.
Ain't none of them Al Horford threes in the corner, bro. Like, bro shoots like 5 threes a game, bro. I feel like against everybody else.
Horford. He's
part of their offense.
That'll be Boston Celtics. That would be what saves the Boston Celtics is Al Horford, because Al Horford pulls Mitchell Robinson away. Because the Knicks like to be stingy in the paint. They like to take everything away from you in the paint.
But if you remember, that's why the Celtics clapped them early in the season by like 50.
They also didn't miss a fucking 3.
Exactly.
And realistically
that could happen in
speaking,
the playoffs.
realistically speaking, you're just not gonna shoot lights out like that every single game. You know what I mean?
Not
it's a
every game,
rarity.
not every game.
It's a rarity.
Yeah, I felt you.
Like Tom guards the 3-point line realistically. He guards the 3-point line as realistically as you can. Feel me? Like, because if you're just shooting the lights out, there's nothing that defense is gonna do about it. You're making them.
Tight.
Feel me? But the way that they play defense, like, listen, the Knicks play a brand of defense, bro, that has to be fucking annoying to face. Has to be. So that's how I see the New York Knicks. If they come in red fucking hot, they can go to the conference final. But they're gonna scare anybody they face in the playoffs. They'll scare them. They'll scare them. Shout out my boy Tom Thibodeau. You went through a lot, you heard?
Tom Thibodeau, bro.
But you top 3 greatest Knicks coaches of all time, you heard? I don't want to hear none of that. Yes, he's better than Mike Woodson. Yup.
The Knicks are loading.
Let's get stay the course. Let's get a playoff spot. We not doing no play-ins, you heard?
Not at all. Yo, bro, word to if they win the playoff series. I'm getting sturdy on a cop car, bro. I swear to God.
Bro, they just win the playoff series, bro. I'm wildin', bro. Get me on side talk, you heard? Stomping on cars like
halftime.
Yes, sir.
Join us. Come back. Pull up.
Yeah, go use the bathroom real quick. Come back. I know you need a piss or something.
Yo, roll up.
Yo, roll up.
Be back.
Yeah, get the central.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
New York, what's the
Central
vibes?
fucking C, nigga.
What's the vibes?
That boy the truth. The truth, real truth, huh? Let's get back straight back to it. Straight back to it.
Yo, Brian, what's the word, gang? Second half.
We getting right back to it.
Yeah, right back to it, gang.
Let's go.
Free, bro. Nah, for real, though. Nah, for real.
Oh, man. Let's get it.
That's how the Jets GM look right now? Straight back to it.
Walking, he walking out. He walked back to his plane like this.
If I can't come on all of the guys.
Come on now. He left that meeting with Aaron Rodgers like.
Listen, I'm gonna catch those up for those who don't know.
Yeah.
There are some rumors circling around. That the Jets are trying to package 3 players to trade for Aaron Rodgers. The man behind the Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. Those players include some receivers and all that. Some valuable players. What do you think? What's the word? Big shot?
I mean, don't get me wrong. We like the New York Jets if this happens, they about to get Aaron Rodgers and company. I don't think the Jets are giving up any players. They just gonna give up like a couple draft picks and then call it a year. I mean, it just looks like this is what's gonna happen now. Like he's just gonna be a member of the Jets. Like the Jets are the only team that want him. Apparently,
you think it's a what's it called? Like it's a safe assumption. It's a safe bet. It's a shoo-in at this point.
Definitely a safe assumption. Like the Packers president, he spoke to one of like the beat writers for the Green Bay Packers, and he literally said that the plan is to trade him. Like we're trying to give Aaron what he wants, and he told the insider, the reporter, that the Jets were the only team that got their permission granted to speak to him.
Really? That's interesting. The only team getting access is
the Jets. They're the only team that was given permission to speak to Aaron Rodgers. So you tell me what that means. There's 32 teams in the NFL, bro.
You tell me what that means.
You tell me what that mean. Like now you can talk to the Jets, bro. That's good.
Nah, yeah, holla at them. Let them holla at you.
Yeah, like you can talk to the Jets, like that's valid, and clearly he spoke as if they're ready to move on, and he threw the little caveat there, like we're ready to accept him back if it comes to that. Feel me? But obviously they don't want it to come to that.
Yeah.
So it's up to Aaron Rodgers. Do you want to play for the Jets or not?
So FanSided reports that the Jets could try to poach David Bakhtiari.
Yes.
The Packers, his longtime running mate.
You pronounce that name sharp. That's dead ass how you pronounce that name.
Names are important, man. Names are important. You feel me? It's a respect thing.
Yeah, facts.
David's my guy.
Facts. Nah, from what I've heard, is that there's players coming back to the Jets too, along with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, the Jets are probably just gonna give up a little bit of draft compensation, but
Sauce Gardner says on Twitch, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
That it's quote unquote package and group deals all over, noting that he can't tell y'all who, but indicates that it's more than just draft picks to respond to what you were saying.
I wonder who the Jets are giving up to them, because I don't really see the Jets giving up anybody of significance.
Don't trade him.
No,
don't trade Sauce.
Nah, Sauce is not gonna go over there
I'm just saying
in that deal. Like, I don't think the Jets are gonna trade any player of significance.
Ouch. I'd hate to be a player in that trade. Can't you
like,
say that?
But what I mean by significance is, like, they're not trading Sauce Gardner. They're not trading Garrett Wilson. They're not trading Breece Hall. They're not going to trade AVT. They're not going to trade Becton. They're not going to trade anybody of, like, they're not going to trade the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to mortgage the future to get this old vet.
Exactly. They're just going to trade a couple, but they're not even going to trade a first-round pick in this. You feel me? A lot of people think he's gonna go for a first round. He's not. Aaron Rodgers is not going for a first round pick.
What do you think Aaron Rodgers as a football player is worth at this point in his career?
At this point of his career, he's worth probably at most, if we're talking about draft compensation, he's probably at most worth a straight shot second round draft pick. Feel me? I can't give you a first. I don't know how long you're gonna be playing. I'll give up a first for Lamar Jackson, because I know I have Lamar Jackson for the next 10 years. Feel me? But I don't.
A few first.
But Aaron Rodgers, I gotta go year to year with you now, because you are 38 years old, and how long do you want to keep playing?
Real
So realistically, he's probably worth at most a second round draft pick and then some. But I don't see higher compensation than that. But the Jets could run the table. They could probably bring back Rodgers, a receiver, and Bakhtiari.
Amen. I think that's a good look for him.
It'll be, listen, that you're punching on all cylinders if you're able to do that. Aaron Rodgers, I need it. Like, Danny, I need it. I need him. Let him wear number 12 too, please. Joe Namath gave him the green light. He gave him his support.
He gave him his blessing already?
And he gave him his blessing.
He's not even on the team.
He been gave him the blessing.
Yo, that's crazy,
bro. He been gave him the blessing. He says, if he wants to wear number 12 for the Jets, he can wear number 12, bro. Gangster.
That's heavy.
I need it, bro.
That's heavy.
I need it.
You're not even on the roster yet.
You're not even on the roster, but you can wear this number, though, gang.
But you gang. Like, if you ever come to the crib, you valid.
Oh, you valid, bro. Trust you can wear my number, bro. It's valid. Like, I need it, bro. I need the Jets to finalize this ASAP, bro, because I need to be excited. Like, otherworldly excited. I'm otherworldly excited about the Mets. I'm otherworldly excited about the Knicks. Like, because I could be braggadocious about those two teams. The one team I can't be braggadocious about is the Jets, but they get Aaron Rodgers. Now I'm on BT, bro. Now it's looking.
They don't want to see you.
Now niggas don't want to see me. It's feeling like Lehman all over again, you heard?
Yeah.
Because when I was in Lehman, niggas was tired of me at Lehman, bro.
Talking your shit.
Because I was talking mom, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Feel me? And that's just because the Knicks was popping, but the Jets had just came off them AFC title games. I had a little bit of win there. I could talk some shit here and there. And the Mets were just Mets in. They were just doing the Mets vibes. Like, it was whatever, though.
Yeah.
But now, bro, like, Mets is popping, Knicks is popping. Don't get the Jets popping, bro, because it's really going to be a movie. Like, it's really, like, I'm really going to be ODing, bro. Like,
I'm gonna go a little bit, and just keep it local. I know we had a certain order, but I'm gonna keep it local.
All right.
Do you think you'll be talking like that about the Yankees this year?
Yo, listen, it's really looking tight rough, bro. Like, I'm not sure if you really been paying attention, like, because it's really gone under the radar. Like I was telling you in the car, like, it's really been low key, but the Yankees are getting smoked by injuries, bro.
The injury bug has
already started. They keep getting killed by injuries. Like, Rodon is not gonna start the season. He has a forearm strain. Those are not good.
Forearm strain for a pitcher in his pitching arm?
And his pitch, that's not good.
That's tough.
That shit is tough. You want to know what Jacob deGrom had 2 years ago? Forearm strain.
And he barely pitched, or he put what?
That nigga was gone half the year, bro.
Oh shit, that's not what
He
they want.
was gone half the year.
That's not what they want. Harrison Bader's out with a left oblique strain.
The dude that's supposed to steal all the bases and play gold glove defense in center field, what are we doing?
Lou Trevino is out with a right elbow ligament sprain.
I didn't even know that one. Right elbow ligament sprain? He throws with his right arm.
Tommy Kahn is out with right biceps tendonitis.
Here we go.
Expected return April. Lou Trevino expected return possibly May. They have another reliever that is on Tommy John surgery. Won't be back until 2025. He's doing a bid.
He's doing a bid.
He'll be back later, bro.
Oh my God.
And Frankie Montas, right shoulder.
He's out for the year, bro.
Possibly second half.
Possibly second half, nothing. The earliest that boy is coming back is the final series of September, my nigga.
That's tough.
That's a wasted trade.
Nestor Cortez, right hamstring strain.
Yes, he has, and hamstrings are annoying, bro.
For all positions.
You have to hope that that's not some shit that lingers, bro. Because hamstrings linger. That shit is annoying.
Also, if that shit, like, if he catches it, if he gets a fucking Charlie horse in the middle of that wonky delivery.
Over. I mean, he can't do it no more with the rules.
He can't do the whole.
He can't do the herky jerky shit no more. He got to just get straight through it. Like, skip the foreplay,
straight
baby.
Straight back to
it. Yeah, skip the foreplay, baby. Just get straight back to it. Like,
nah, that's We're gonna talk about that in another episode, but yeah.
Like
the rules are gonna be important. But
yeah,
it's
like
looking scary for the Knicks right now. For the Knicks, for the Yankees.
It's looking crazy. Listen, and Rodon is the $162 million man. They just signed him, and he's gonna start the year on the IL, and this is a guy who's had an injury history, so you're just scared immediately. And the Yankees, that was the one move that they did.
And this baseball, bro, guaranteed breach.
Yeah.
Gone.
like the Yankees have to be careful here because that was the big signing. Carlos Rodon or Rodon, I don't know how they pronounce his name.
Yeah, Carlos Rodon.
Rodon, yeah, like he's had an injury history. Feel me? Like he's had an injury history. So you gotta be scared. You have to be. And that was the big ticket. Like, you didn't do anything else but bring in Rodon. Mm-hmm. That's all you did outside of bringing back Aaron Judge. But we don't count that because you didn't get any better when you re-signed Judge. It was just you had to do it.
Right.
So Rodon is there to make you better, but now he's on the IL to start the season. This is getting a little scary. But maybe they get back healthy all in May, April and May, and they don't skip a beat or anything like that. But at least for the first month of the season, you got to watch out those injuries.
They don't even have they have a to be decided next to an asterisk next to Harrison Bader's name. They don't know when he's coming back.
Because again, them shits is, what was his injury again?
Left oblique.
Obliques, that's another injury right there, bro. Them thighs, bro. Them shits is
nervy injuries next to nerves and all that.
Them shits is no joke, bro. Obliques, they linger too, bro. Max Scherzer had the oblique last year, bro. We missed them for 2 months. Mm-hmm. Gang, he missed 2 months. Those obliques is no joke, bro. But hopefully they get back healthy and they don't keep getting hurt. But for right now, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few stars in the league that'll miss some time to start the season. Some of them won't even be playing the World Baseball Classic that we're all having fun enjoying. However, it's still gonna be a movie.
Oh yeah, bro, I'm going, man.
You in the building.
I'm in the building. Dominican Republic versus Puerto Rico.
You're going to be in Marlins Stadium.
I'm going to be in Marlins Park.
Yeah.
March 15th. That's my birthday, March 15th. And Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, they going to dance.
They're going to battle it out.
They're going to battle it out. They're going to dance for a couple hours.
Sometimes the script is just written too perfectly.
Beautifully.
Oh, man.
Are you excited? I'm extremely excited, bro. I've always, I love the World Baseball Classic. I love seeing the players represent and play for their countries. And me being Dominican and watching the star-studded lineups they be putting out. The team they got right now, that it's hard not to sit there and like vibe with it. Like
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro. Like extremely excited. It's like how you said earlier before the episode. You're like watching an All-Star game.
That
Like,
they're gonna actually take serious.
that they actually taking serious, you know,
which is insane.
So it's like, come on, like DR versus Puerto Rico, like look at like you.
And you
the
already
names.
seen like the cute little narratives from like the Czech Republics and the
Yeah.
the Japan pitch and roll chasing. That's gonna be tough for anybody to face.
Tough fucking cookie, bro.
So there's some narratives bubbling, but these guys, the pool hasn't started playing yet. Was Pool C? Are they in? Or they in Pool D?
Yeah, I forgot what I think. I don't know if it was Pool A. I forgot what pool it is. But the games have gotten started. We're just waiting for the heavy hitters.
Pool D has not.
Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and them. They're Pool D. They haven't started yet.
Nicaragua.
They start today. I think.
I think they might be starting.
The 11th. Yeah, they start today.
Pool C is USA, Mexico, Canada, Colombia. Let's just go through real quick. I know you're gonna be in attendance and you expressed that. Who is your favorite right now in the tournament? You want to give me your favorite in each conference or in the entire tournament?
Let's go the entire tournament.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just a.
That's what
It's
matters.
about like four. It's about like 5 teams that legitimately have a chance. My favorite is actually again, people gonna be like, it's the Dominican and you mad biased, but it's Team DR for me, because honestly, bro, like they're the most well-rounded bunch. They have pitching, they have hitting, and they have a bullpen. They have all three. They're not missing anything. They have a legit ace in Sandy Alcantara, like
which they haven't had in any World Baseball Classic.
That's the one thing that this country has missed at the World Baseball Classic. A legitimate ace. A front line legitimate ace.
And who better than the reigning Cy Young Award
And
winner?
who better than the reigning Cy Young Award winner? And who better than the reigning Cy Young Award winner who's also a fucking workhorse?
Like, he pitches deep in the game.
Yeah, he probably won't pitch deep in the games in this, obviously, because, you know, he pitches for the Marlins, and the Marlins want to make sure that their investment is good.
Right. I mean, no one's really going more than 4 or 5 yet.
Exactly. But this guy, I can pencil him in for 5 innings every game. He's going to go 5 innings. Feel me? I don't got to worry about if he's going to go 3. This guy's going to go 5. Hopefully. I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully.
And we got Johnny Cueto.
Johnny Cueto's is an established vet. I don't mind having him. And
Luis Garcia, Yimi Garcia.
The good relievers. They got this kid Christian Javier from
Houston.
From Houston.
Yeah.
That kid started 2 no-hitters. One of them in the World Series. Like, they're stacked.
And Hector Neris, who also was in one of those no-hitters.
He was in both of them, I think.
Yeah, Netties.
Look at the bullpen. All those dudes throw 100 miles an hour.
At least.
All of them. They got Doval from the Giants, and he throws 103.
That's OD,
feel me? Like,
that's OD.
like they got a bunch of
Camilo.
Yeah, like run down the list of the relievers
Not
for me,
to mention,
please.
Not to mention. I'm gonna run down the list for you because I was gonna say not to mention, Johnny Cueto, like I said, who's a Marlin pitching in Marlins Park for that at least the first round of things. He's at home. Sandy Alcantara is at home. He's a Marlin. Brian Abreu, shout out Brian.
He throws 100 miles an hour.
Brian Gang. Genesis Cabrera. They got Ronel Blanco from the Astros as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Romancy Contreras, Pittsburgh. And Yel de los Santos, New Guardians, respectable reliever. Has been in some big spots.
Facts.
Recently. And Carlos Estevez, Angels, young promising arm.
They got that bullpen is crazy. They just lucky that Clase not on that damn bullpen.
Oh yeah, Joel Payamps, he's been in the league for a minute. He's a vet.
Yeah, vet for real. They lucky that Clase's not there. Because if Clase was there, they'd have the best bullpen.
Oh, Emmanuel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be not fair.
If they had Clase there in the bullpen.
It's the MLB The Show team. My team.
Who's beating them? Niggas is lucky that Vlad not playing.
That's what I was saying. Some stars are gonna be missing. And they don't got Tatis or no, right? No Tatis.
No Tatis because they got Soto now. If they would have lost Soto, because he was dealing with some discomfort, I heard. If they would have lost Soto, this looks completely different.
And it's already fair even with him, considering what USA got on the
compared with USA. Like nobody has a better lineup than Team USA. Nobody got a better lineup than Team USA. But Dominican Republic, they are the most well-rounded team. They're not missing anything.
Yeah.
They can hit, they can pitch, and they got relievers in the bullpen. They're good. Feel me? So they're my favorite. USA comes a very close second. As for a dark horse,
right.
A dark horse.
Team to watch.
The team to watch to me is Team Puerto Rico. Because although they're not as star-studded as DR is and as Team USA is.
Speak for yourself. I feel like their roster is crazy as well.
I mean, their name brand is Francisco Lindor and everybody else.
Really? No, so Javi Baez is not.
But Baez bats like 200. That's the problem. He's name brand.
Edwin Diaz as a closer?
Oh, no, Edwin Diaz is not name brand, but the thing is that he's a bullpen guy. Like, he's arguably their second best player, Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be the Edwin Diaz that you're going to see on the
what
Mets.
What about Kike?
Kike's okay.
Yeah, from Boston.
Yeah, Kike's all right, but if you slap him on Team DR, he's the worst player there.
Yeah, true.
In the starting lineup, at least.
Right.
Feel me? Like
Jose Barrios, great pitcher.
Good pitcher, really good pitcher. He's a good pitcher. See, that's what I'm saying, that they're a good dark horse team. Feel me? Because they do have some pitchers. They do got some quality MLB bats. And they got the best reliever in baseball in their bullpen. So they're a team to watch out for.
And Cora. I mean, they got Alex Cora managing them.
So, nigga, tell that nigga to go suit up and play third base, nigga. Like, what is you talking about? Go suit up.
Carlos Correa's not playing?
No. You think Minnesota with that ankle gonna let him play? Boy, we just gave you 200 guarantee. You not playing in this game.
After the offseason that he just had.
After the offseason you just had. You really think you suing up for Puerto Rico, bro? On God, you never playing another World Baseball Classic.
Yo, you never playing for fun again.
You're never doing anything for fun ever again.
No cap.
Don't play basketball. Don't do nothing. Like, you strictly play baseball and spend time with your kid and your family.
And don't play baseball with him either.
And don't play baseball with him either, bro. We do not want anything going wrong with this damn ankle, bro.
I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Team USA's pitching staff looks very expendable.
Bro, that pitching staff is garbage, and that's why they dead not going to win the whole thing.
Because Adam Ottavino's going to get punched.
I mean, he not going to start. They do have a good bullpen,
No, that's what
though.
I'm saying. When he pulls up, they got a good bullpen, but when he pulls up in the games for the Mets,
bro,
that little sidearm should be having me shaky, bro.
Bro, but he had a great year last year, though.
Yeah, he had a great year, but Edwin Diaz coming out right after you.
Life is easier when you have a lighter situation, like, you know what I'm saying. But
and
they do have that.
Ace coming in right
They do have a really good bullpen, so they don't even need the pitchers to go that far. But they're gonna tax them out.
Some names that stick out right now on their pitching staff. You got Adam Wainwright.
He's like ancient.
He's older than fossil fuel.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess you gotta respect him or whatever, right? Ryan Presley.
Reliever, he's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to keep it to the starters first. Then Lance Lynn, probably the biggest name in the lineup. Start line.
He is the biggest He is the biggest player in that rotation because he's mad big. Feel me? But like, you know, it's like that rotation.
Merrill Kelly does not convince me.
That shit not convincing me, bro.
Kyle Freeland after. Alright.
You face, bro. You literally gonna face Julio Rodriguez, then face Juan Soto, then face Manny Machado. 1, 2, 3. That's not working. You're going to get punched, bro.
And then Theos got right after.
Yeah, bro. Do you see this team, bro? Like
Segura.
Bro, like
Jeremy
Wander Franco about to bat last.
Yeah. Robertson Cano and Nelson Cruz are getting like
they're there for the vibes, nigga. They're
bro.
there for the Brugal and the Guida, nigga. It's over, like, that's it.
It's up for them right now, bro. They dead chilling. And I saw one of the articles that
Cano did hit a home run the other day against Atlanta too.
Because he's having fun. And they don't check for PEDs in the World Baseball Classic. So anyways,
he's definitely juicing, bro. He's definitely juicing.
When the articles were saying, bro, that DR might rally around their veterans to get them a chip, I laughed. Because even if they don't win, Nelson Cruz and Robinson Cano are cooling, bro. I go lie, I know Wander Franco's gonna want to win it.
I hope, bro. Listen, what I told you in the V, bro. Like, if DR is
Gary
coming
Sanchez
to win,
needs a job. He's gonna play like he needs a job.
Yeah. If DR comes to play to win, they could deadass go 8-0 again.
They play 8 games in total.
Yeah. I think like if you win the whole, you gotta win like I don't know. You could probably play more. I forget how it goes, but they went undefeated in 2013. Like if they come back and they on that type of time, demon time, bro, they can go 8-0 again. But if they come in for the vibes, for the coro,
They might be out first round.
they might be out very soon. But they don't give me that they're here for the vibes. They give me like we're gonna try to dead ass win this shit.
I think the fact that there wasn't one in 2020 due to the pandemic
Facts.
really made people appreciate this shit, bro.
Fact. That's what I'm saying.
When it started in 2016, I think I was in high school. Or
It started in 2016?
Oh, 2009 it started, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because Japan won the first two. DR won the third one.
Yeah.
And then USA won the fourth one. And that one was in what, 2017? 2017.
So, yeah, it's in 09. And I remember when it was introduced, it was in MLB 2K. It was a vibe. If you remember that MLB 2K, you could play World Baseball Classic.
Mm-hmm.
But it just always felt like the national invitational of like baseball.
Yeah.
Like it felt like
it was giving FIBA. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know, because in basketball, niggas care about the Olympics. They don't care about FIBA
at all.
You feel me? Like
it was definitely giving FIBA.
It was giving FIBA vibes, but now the World Baseball Classic feels like an Olympic. Like it feels like when USA plays basketball in the Olympics.
And if you notice, Chinese Taipei has the Olympic emblem on their jersey. This is the Olympic baseball for them.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying. So now I always love the World Baseball Classic because the best players do be popping out for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. They do be popping out, and it's great that they pop out because this is how you expand a game.
Also, we've been talking shit for a while about how we're the best country in baseball. This, that, and the third.
DR got to flex,
what
bro.
What better stage, bro? And you gonna be there to tell us how it goes down,
bro. I'm gonna be there. I hope if they beat Puerto Rico, bro, I'm about to be wildin', bro. Like just on BT, give me a drink. We gonna vibe out.
What is one thing you want to see while you're out there in Miami with the World Baseball Classic? And are you gonna go to any other games, real quick?
We might go and do Dominican Republic versus Israel the day before. They play that game is on the 14th.
They play right before, so it's a back-to-back?
Yeah, they play a back-to-back. So they'll play the 14th and then against Israel, and then DR plays the 15th. They play the 15th against Puerto Rico. So, I mean, what I'm looking forward to seeing is how truly competitive these games are.
Okay.
I want to see how hard these countries go. Because we missed it. Like, it's been a while since the last World Baseball Classic. And honestly, there's talent. Like, there's teams with talent. Like, you might not know them, never heard of them, but they're talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's difficult.
Great for the sport.
It's great for the sport. Like, yeah, you're not Team USA or you're not, like, DR. Like, them niggas got a all-star player in every fucking position, especially Team USA's batting lineup. But I want to see I want to see if these other countries that are not the heavy-hitting countries with the most MLB talent.
With the flashiest names.
With the flashiest names. I want to see how good they do. Like, I really want to see what they bring to the table. And maybe one of them are a dark horse, a real super sleep. I said Puerto Rico's a dark horse.
Yeah.
But maybe there's somebody.
We spoke about Mike Piazza managing Israel.
Italy. He's doing Italy.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Italy.
Mexico's got some pros.
You know, Mexico, Venezuela. How can we forget Venezuela?
Acuna.
They got a great team over there too. You
Miguel
know
Cabrera.
Yeah, like
they want to win it for him.
Nigga, Miguel Cabrera's their vet. You feel me?
Right.
That he there for the vibes.
Right.
You feel me? So I want to see. Oh shit. I want to see how competitive this John really is for sure. Facts.
We're gonna see what's up with it. It's gonna be dope. Hopefully.
Yes, sir. That's it. That's it. Woo. I feel great.
Yo, bro, enjoy that. I wish I was popping out with you. We gonna get him next time.
We gonna get it next time. We gonna get it next time. You already know what it is, guys.
But for now, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in on all these episodes. I couldn't do this shit without y'all. You feel me?
Yo, appreciate you, gang.
Appreciate it, gang. You already know what it is, bro.
We're gonna be back at it soon enough.
Till next time, you heard.
Bow.
Woo.